Hello, hello, Hidden Hermit here, and here is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups from the Waite Smith. Now, I've said this many times before, I'm not a big fan of the Knight of Cups. There are many rather superficial reasons why, but let me see if I can elucidate that. So when we think about the Knight of Cups, we're thinking about a youthful energy, potentially masculine, but although not necessarily so. He is the lord of the waves and the waters, so we're thinking about communication, romance, travel. He's very idealistic. There's a certain sense of grace about him, although for me he's got his head in the clouds somewhat. He's a cautious knight, not as cautious as the Knight of Pentacles, but this is not a galloping horse. He's not going full steam ahead. He does seem to be offering this cup, which is interesting. So maybe the Knight of Cups is telling you about being a little more generous with your emotions, with your sense of happiness, your sense of self, maybe. He's about to cross some water. It's a very arid landscape, which is unusual for the Suit of Cups. Usually things are quite green. So, I don't know, maybe this knight is being quite brave in how he's offering his emotions. Maybe the message is to throw caution to the wind and offer yourself up. Be quite open with yourself, with other people, which is quite a positive image. So he is a knight, so he is adorned with armour. Which is interesting. It's interesting because at the same time he's offering the emotions. It's a white horse to symbolize purity and innocence, I believe. There are these red fish on his tunic. Fish because, it's water. There's also, he's got wings on his helmet and on his stirrups. No, they're stirrups. I can't remember the word, but I haven't quite a kind of sense of travel, maybe a sense of movement. It's just not a great deal of movement, maybe. So the knights, for me, they signify the mutable side of the zodiac. So we're thinking about Pisces. We've got fish on his tunic. We've got this water that he's about to cross. Again, that idea of being quite dreamy. There's a bit of a spiritual champion vibe about him as well, which is, again, it's a well dignified way of looking at the Knight of Cups. For my failings, for my own shortcomings, I always think of some of the more negative aspects of the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, if he comes out reverse, can be a little bit too sensual. Again, a kind of a lack of boundaries, perhaps. I think he's quite idle. He's a bit lazy. Procrastination, which, forgive me, can be seen as a bit of a Pisces trait, depending on what planets are transversing the sky at the time of your birth. But I do get that kind of Pisces air of being a little bit defensive, maybe. I think that armor is more prominent when his comes out reversed. He can be a little bit untruthful, can the Knight of Cups, when he's coming out reversed. A little bit of deceit going on there. Again, immaturity. That's something that the pages and the knights in any of the suits, if they come out reverse, I think a little bit of immaturity is going on there. He can be also quite moody, the Knight of Cups in reverse. A little bit a bit too sensitive. And also this idea of he's very unrealistic. He's too dreamy for me. Too dreamy, and he has his hopes. He's got his hopes up. He's hopeful for everything, and yet the reality of the situation could very well be quite disappointing, perhaps. Yeah, I'm stuck now because these are some of the vibes that immediately come to mind when the Knight of Cups comes out, which is a shame. And like I say, these are my own shortcomings, and these are the things that I personally have to deal with. So I apologise. So let's think about the Knight of Cups in its good sense. He is artistic. He likes the arts. He likes poetry. He likes. He's an appreciator of art as well, in quite a vocal way, because he is a knight. So yeah. But that's the Knight of Cups for you. The Knight of Cups from the Waite Smith. Yeah, there's nothing much more I can say about that. So feast your eyes on a beautiful horse. There you go. Knight of Cups from the Waite Smith. Thank you.